Back to your writing. Today we are going to analyze a concluding statement. So this week we explored the parts of an opinion essay. Today I'm going to show you how I write a concluding paragraph, including a concluding statement. So if you look here, this is the example essay, and the conclusion paragraph is right here where it says, in conclusion. So I put in conclusion, I would not recommend this book or this author. The leisurely way Terhune tells the story and the old-fashioned vocabulary he uses will not engage readers today, nor will they get a great sense of the main character, especially since the story is told in the third person. My final opinion is that my classmates could pass on Lad. So I concluded my essay by reminding readers of my opinion and the reasons for that opinion. So if we look in my introduction, in my introductory paragraph, my opinion that I stated is right here. I would not recommend this author to my classmates. So, you need to remind readers of your opinion at the end, which is right here. In conclusion, I would not recommend this book or this author. And then I said it again in another way. My classmates could pass on Lad. Then we have the reasons. Which it's not going to let me change it. Okay. So the writing and pacing are old-fashioned. Their word choicing is outdated. And then I didn't like how it was in third person point of view because it's not engaging. So those were my 3 reasons. So did I remind everybody of my reasons for my opinion? Let's see. Yes, I said old-fashioned vocabulary and how it is not engaging. And I did mention again third person. So I kind of combined reasons to the same sentence, but I restated my opinion and all of the reasons. But I said it in a different way, so I didn't repeat it word for word. And it's not helpful to just repeat what has already been said and what has already been said. So that's why I briefly just kind of restated it and the reasons for my opinion. I also want my conclusion to be memorable since it's the last thing that the audience will read. So that's why in my last sentence it says my final opinion is that my classmates could pass on Lad. I feel like that is memorable. It kind of sums up what my entire essay is about. Yeah. Okay. So what you guys are going to do is here is a conclusion right here. It has nothing to do with what we've been doing, but is a conclusion. It says, I would rather read a book than see a movie based on a book. When I read a book, I can imagine for myself how the characters look and talk. Also, movie directors always seem to cut out my favorite parts of the books. So what I want you to do is you're going to find a partner in the room who is also finished with the video, and you're going to work together to write, sorry, this is not a conclusion. This is the introduction, but you're going to write a conclusion for this. So what you're going to have to do is get with a partner, and you're going to have to do what I just did. So you need to restate the opinion. So look on here, what is the opinion? And you need to restate the reasons why they would rather read a book than see a movie. But you have to change the wording up a little bit so that it doesn't match it word for word. Then lastly, you need to have a sentence at the end, just like how I had, that is thought-provoking or powerful. To me, this one is powerful. Okay? So, you're going to read this. You're going to provide a conclusion for it. So you need to restate the opinion, restate the reasons, but do both of these things and state them differently than what you see here, and then end it with a thought-provoking or powerful sentence.